Hi there, and welcome to the Mr. Penguin Comic Show. Okay, enough of that. You are in for a special treat right now, because for this month, from May 3rd until May 24th, the Toronto Comics and Animation Festival is running their digital marketplace. So even though I am bodily here in Korea, in spirit, I will be in Toronto, the capital of Canadian cities with large phallic symbols. But I will be there in spirit to sell books, including this book, Voles of the Dusk. I won't actually be selling this book because it's long out of print, but you can get the digital version from the Toronto Comics and Animations website. And actually, I think you can still get the print version from Amazon. I have no idea about that, but I think you can. This was published in 2009 and quickly became the most popular comic I had ever produced. So I would say this book is kind of like if you took Ebichu, the housekeeping hamster, and mixed it with Fist of the North Star, but you kept everything to a 15+ rating. You know. Anyway, today I am going to do a dramatic reading of this book for you, so you can see what kind of story it is and whether or not you'd be interested in shelling out money to buy this book or the sequels. Here we go. After the end of the world, civilization was the first thing to die. Most of them were too stupid to even figure out why. Fact is, civilization had never been real to begin with. They thought their laws and table manners and political correctness would keep them safe. They thought with frozen yogurt and daytime talk shows they could live forever. They thought wrong. The flames of war stripped away all their illusions, leaving this world revealed as it truly is. Raw, brutal, bleeding, full of half-burnt down apartment complexes. There's no room for love, or friendship, or sitcoms. Any one of those things could get you killed. Only the strong can survive in this new world. Strong like me. I'm a survivor. I survive. That's what survivors do. I understand this world. It understands me. Because I'm a survivor. Because I survive. The first law of this world, well, not really a law. There are no laws. Think of it as a guideline. The law is this: the vole with the biggest stick always gets what he wants. Gimme. There are only two things worth fighting over: food and ammo. Since I don't have a gun, I don't think I could lift one even if I did. That just leaves food. What do we do when the last hidden supply of Doritos runs out? That's not my problem. I doubt any vole will live to see the day. Every day I get up, curse the idiots who destroyed this world, thank myself that I'm still alive, and go look for something to eat. If I find a bug, or a worm, or a baby seal, I club it to death, skin it, and eat it raw. They'd have done the same to me, given the chance. Except maybe the baby seal. It takes guts to kill someone. We can't depend on anyone in this world. It's every vole for himself. This is raw nature. This is reality, baby. That's the guy? Are you sure it's him? I may have a big lump on my head, but you don't see any other nasty-looking voles with big sticks sitting around eating stolen Doritos, do ya? Just checking. We have to be certain about these things. Wow, that's a big stick. But we have 3 slightly smaller sticks. I say we can take 'em. Yeah! Mutants. I've faced creatures like this before. You can't talk with them, can't reason with them. Violence is the only language they understand. Unfortunately, they happen to be fluent. Here's your Dorito back. You want it? It's all kind of chewed up now. I think there's some spit over there. I'll take it! So, would you like us to walk you home just in case you run into any more trouble? No, that's fine. I don't expect to meet more than one dangerous psychopath today. I'm still alive, losers. Okay, yeah, this book really goes heavy on the dramatic irony. Now, I know all of you English majors, because, you know, if you're watching this, you probably have an English degree, some kind of humanities major, I don't know. You know, that dramatic irony is when the text says one thing, but the reader receives a completely different and often opposite message from the text. So, I tried to make sure that the character of No Name, the vole with no name, I wanted to make it absolutely clear, as avaricious as possible, that, you know, he was not a guy to look up to. He was not a great guy. And I think mostly I succeeded on that within the first story. All of his major problems are self-inflicted, you know, because that's the way he is. He's not dumb. He's not necessarily bad at what he does. He's just willfully ignorant. He is deeply committed to his internal fantasy of how the world of the post-apocalypse should be, and this separation between reality and his ideas is what gets him into most of his trouble. So that's a recurring theme throughout my work. Some people may have noticed that my internet handle is Piero12 on, every social media site. There's a reason for that. Talking to the philosophy majors now. So yeah, this volume contains 3 stories. The digital volume, I believe, contains 5 stories. It has all the stories from this book, plus 2 extra that were written later. The 2 rules I set out for myself when writing Voles of the Dusk. Number 1, the Vole with no name does not get redeemed. He is just a terrible guy who remains a terrible guy. And causes his own problems. Number 2, the second rule that I made for myself was that I would never repeat the same story. Because, it would be easy to just write volume after volume of this guy wandering through the post-apocalyptic wasteland, making trouble for himself and others. But where's the fun in that? In the 3rd story of it, the Vole, no, not that page. Oh no, we don't want to look at that page. The Vole that dare not speak its name. In that story, he comes tantalizingly close to a moment of actual self-perception. But he misses it and burns down a building, so, that's the way that story goes. And that was my most popular book in 2009. I had never sold, books in the hundreds before, and this was very exciting to me at the time. And I thought, hey, I always dreamed of being a cartoonist. Maybe I could. And so that was my most popular book until 2012 when Snow Cone City came along. And this one, Snow Cone City, book 1, the Penguin Rangers versus the Pet Monsters, that knocked Voles of the Dusk out of the top spot over the course of several weekends. So, live and learn. Anyway, next time, I'll be doing a dramatic reading of this book. Go to the TCAF Marketplace and buy some more comics. You can buy my comics. That would make me happy. You can buy somebody else's comics. That would make them happy. That would also make me happy because, cartoonists are kind of poor, and we would like you to buy our books, please. Every comic that gets bought and read and enjoyed brings the entire world one state closer to, universal consciousness and or cartooning being a viable line of work for somebody to get into. So, until next time, have a good time, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.